What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Charles Enoch. We're back with another week of my debt payoff journey. Remember to like, subscribe, comment if you haven't done so yet. My goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So let's dive into it here. So we're on the week of January 21st through January 27th. So as we can see here, I didn't get any income. Only income that I got was some cash back from my credit card from the Discover card here of about $50. Let's take a look at the expenses here. So again, majority of my expenses, they're going to be going to Discover here. There's only one expense of the Verizon here that I put on the Capital One. Some interesting things that I do want to talk about in regards to the Velocity banking here. So with Velocity banking, since we're using the credit cards as bank accounts, and when these due dates come for the credit cards, what I'm doing specifically is using my home equity line of credit to either pay off the credit card or just pay the minimum balance if it has 0% interest for a set amount of months here. So, as we can see, the Bank of America card, I talked about this last week. The 0% interest intro special, or the balance transfer special, ends the end of this month here. So pretty much paid that off here. So how we want to take a look at it is it's not an expense. Pretty much, if you think about it, if I have my HELOC and pretty much I put or transfer the money onto the Discover card, I have a debt on the HELOC, and then I just transfer. I'm pretty much just transferring the debt on the HELOC. So it's really not an expense here. So hopefully that does make sense. So the expenses would pretty much just be pretty much what I put on the Discover and Capital One card. Everything else pretty much use the HELOC. You can almost think of it kind of like as a balance transfer. Just pretty much got the money out the HELOC, put it on there to either A, pay the minimum payment just like the Discover card, or B, to pay the card off so I can avoid the interest. So if we look at the overall view, income around $50, expenses $743. So that gives us a negative cash flow of about $700. Probably, or on the 31st of January, I'll have like an overall view of the income that I received and the expenses, so we can have that full breakdown for the month of January to see what the true cash flow was. So let's get into the other tab here. So we see the credit line overview, the available line of credit that I have, about 115K. We see that it's squeaking towards that 40% of available credit on my total lines of credit that I use here. So that's a good thing. So let's kind of take a look at the breakdown here. HELOC available about 34,000 even, and this is with the transfer that I did in regards to pretty much paying off the Bank of America card. We see the current balance amount is back up to 9,000. So I paid that statement balance off. So the one thing that I do want to kind of highlight is that Discover card. This is kind of my main card that I'm using to do all my purchases because it has that 0% interest until next year, till February of next year. Bank of America highlighted again. I don't have the 0% interest. It expired this month. So Bank of America, I won't be using that card to pay on anything. If I do, I'm going to pay it off the statement balance because it's at 25% now. Again, all these other cards that don't have the 0% interest, I'm paying those off in full, the statement balance off in full. This goes for that Capital One too. I just applied around $1,500, the statement balance. So the current balance is at 184. Pretty much going to stop using that Capital One card for the most part. There's probably some things I'm going to be using on the Capital One, but I'll just pretty much pay that off the next statement balance for the next month here. So we see these 3 cards are pretty much going to be my primary use cards. It looks like Wells Fargo card, and then the Citibank card too. It looks like they're going to the 0% interest is going to expire in April here. So I'll probably be using either that HELOC to get the funds and then pay those down, or I may look at some deals in regards to some balance transfers. If I can find something to transfer it onto another card, I'll pay a balance transfer fee, but it'll pretty much be worth it instead of paying like 25% or whatever the case may be here. So stay tuned for that. So we see the overall available 115, the debt 176. So it's going down again. I'll have that monthly kind of income and expenses and where we started off January 1st and where we ended January 31st, so we can have that overall view instead of that weekly view. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and like always, you guys have a good day. Peace out.